All right, when you're finished with your robot, if you let the glue dry, there is another thing you can do to take this a step further or do something else with it. We can make crayon rubbings since this pops out of the cardboard a little bit, and then those crayon rubbings can kind of be like different copies of your robot that you could color different colors or even paint on top of. So here's how you can make a crayon rubbing. You're going to need a crayon. I'm going to use black for this one, but I'll show you another one I did where I used other colors so you can pick the color. You're also going to need a piece of paper that can fit over your whole robot. So I have a pink piece of paper here, but you can use any color. White paper is fine. The thinner the paper is, the easier this will be. So like printer paper would actually work really well for this, even better than a thick construction paper. So this pink one I have is pretty thin, so it should work okay. All right, to make the crayon rubbing, I'll lower you down here. I have my robot right here. And remember, the glue is dry already. If the glue's still wet, the pieces could move around. So I've got my robot laying down with the robot's facing up. I'm going to take my thin piece of paper and I'm going to put it on top of the robot. And then I'm going to hold it with one hand and rub my crayon with the other. Holding the paper still is really important and probably the hardest step, I think. Make sure you can really see this. Okay, so I'm holding that paper down. With my other hand, I'm going to use my crayon. I like to take the paper off the crayon and hold it sideways so I can color a little bit more at once. And then I'm just rubbing it back and forth over my robot. So you can already see my face start to show up, my robot's face. If I just go over it once real quick, I can see the eyes, but I couldn't see the eyelashes. So I'm going to go really keep going over that spot till I can see them a little better. Maybe I change the direction I'm rubbing in. Maybe I go this way instead. But I'm really trying hard not to move this pink paper. All right. Get the hand over here, the arm. Now I'm seeing the body, the other arm. Oops. Now since I glued mine to a piece of cardboard, cardboard has a corrugated center, which means all these little bumps are showing up on mine. I don't mind, I like those bumps, but in case you were wondering why they're there, it's just from the cardboard that I glued my robot to. Almost done. Now before I lift it up, I like to look and see, is there any spots I missed? Because once I lift it up, I probably can't put it back down in the exact same spot. So I like to go over, if I can't see the neck that well, I'm going to go over the neck a little bit. This spot looks like it doesn't have enough color, so I'm going to go over that. The wheels. All right, when I think I can see everything, then I can lift it off. And here is like a copy of my robot. So I've got my copy, I have my regular robot, and then you can choose what to do with this copy. Maybe you like it with the black on the pink paper. Maybe you want to get another paper and make another one. You could also take other colors, I've got a bag of crayons right here, and then color on top of this drawing. I did that before I started this video. Let me show you that one. So this one I did on green paper with a black crayon, and then when I was done, I took the robot cardboard away and I colored in all the pieces. So maybe I'll color this one too, a different color, so it's like I have two different matching robots.